Very good. So thank you everyone for coming this evening in the UK or whatever time it is by you. You probably know where you're at, but it is the MSc for Digital Health and Entrepreneurship Open Day. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to explain a little bit about the program, a little bit about us as a Global Business School for Health, London, and then specifically the Stratford campus, UCL East, where we are based for our studies, and finally just opened this week to great fanfare. So just so that everyone knows, I will go through the first couple of slides here describing what we are and what we're doing. If you have any questions, you are able to please hold them to the end, at which point we'll have a question and answer session where you'll be able to either put them in the type chat and I will answer them, or you can raise your hand and I am able to allow you to speak, whatever you are more comfortable with. So we are the Global Business School for Health. We are a relatively new department to the University College of London. We are the first business school in the world that is completely dedicated to training the next generation of health and healthcare leaders. We want to work on reimagining global healthcare. We all know that there's a number of challenges facing the healthcare systems, whether this be a lack of patients, the move towards digitization, the high price of pharmaceuticals. There's any number of challenges that beset the global healthcare system. And we want to see what can, or our focus is to find ways to do that better. Globally, at least 10% of most economies is dedicated towards health, and it's only needed that there is a business school dedicated to managing that aspect of the global economy. We want to look at the challenges from a business perspective. Now, this isn't only a profit-driven perspective. There's also businesses out there for social welfare, and many of them that we support. These are ones that are looking to do good in a business model. Even an NHS trust, for those of you who may be from the UK, still operates as a business. Yes, it may not drive a profit, but there still are costs and expenses associated with it, and trying to understand how to better run an operation like that. So do not be scared away by saying business and health. Business does not have to be purely profit. Really, and that really comes to the last point, is that really what we're trying to do is to inspire good. So like I said, it's not just profits. We're trying to improve healthcare and improve outcomes for the world. So we're specifically tonight talking about the MSc in Digital Health and Entrepreneurship. At the end, I'll talk about some of the other programs that we're offering, some of the scholarship programs that we're offering that you may want to attend, and see what other programs we offer and see whether they fit for you. So the program overview, the program runs for 1 year. It starts usually it will start the last week of September 2023 and run until early September of 2024. So it's 12 months. If you are wanting to attend this program full time, obviously you would split it in half, going over 2 years if you want to go part time. So you would take half the classes each term as you would normally. The classes are being taught out of the brand new UCL East. So just recently, 1 Pool Street, which is the first building, which has several hundred student housing, student apartments in it, just opened with some teaching space. Anyone coming next year, you'll be the first cohort of students that are joining us in our brand new Marshgate facility, which is again a purpose-built for this school building in the east of London. So the program itself is an intensive health and business course. Regardless of your background, you'll find something here that is going to challenge you. If you come from a health background, it is a full-on business course where we go into market strategies, business case development, strategies for building your business. If you come from a business, you also will be taught the basics of healthcare and health so that you're able to address the needs of the world. This is an incredibly fast-paced program. And it's looking for students that are interested in joining the also fast-paced digital health sector. The regulations in this space are rapidly evolving. There's a massive amount of financing going into this space. Most of the countries around the world are dumping money into the digitization of their healthcare system. And really what we're looking for is the students that want to join that wave. In this program, you will develop the skills and strategies to identify the digital health solutions in that wave. Where are the needs? Where are the interesting ideas? Where are the things that are needing to be developed, whether it be here in the UK or using a global perspective? Where can you take ideas from one part of the world and apply them to your home market? You will also explore the potential of innovation and shaping opportunities and actually improving the access to health and health outcomes. Everybody knows that there's a shortage of healthcare workers around the world. And this number is only going to get worse as the populations of the world get less healthy. The only way to attack this is through digital solutions that are easily scalable and getting away from the one doctor, one patient scenario. So in doing this, through this course, you'll be learning about these digital solutions and how you can be part of that solution. You'll also have the opportunity to take a health innovation idea from a concept to a business case. So it's several aspects throughout this course. You are writing an actual business case, very similar to what you would do in real life, where you can really explore the key aspects of that idea. As far as trying to get into this program, we do require a 2-1 British degree or the equivalent. On the UCL admissions website, it provides a fairly detailed rundown of what it means to be a 2-1 equivalent. But if you are concerned about this, but you have extensive work experience, please do apply. We do review each application individually and are able to pick up on that work experience to offset any challenges that may come from not having the college degrees. If you can also, as part of this, you do write a personal statement outlining why you think you'd be a great addition to this course. You can also use that to challenge, if you don't have the grades, is there a reason why you don't have the grades and why you think you'd be a great addition to this course? We do write waivers for that 2-1 standard. It is a good place to start, but as I said, if you have work experience or a important personal reason why you don't have those grades, please still do apply. The other requirement for this course is an ELATS of 6.5 with the subtests, the reading, the writing, and comprehension, having none of those below a 6. This is a hard limit. This is a UCL limit. We are not able to waive that. Teamwork is an essential part of the business world. It is an essential part of all of this all the programs in this course. So you really do need to be able to read, write, and communicate in English with your classmates in order to make this course work. So that English level is a requirement. We are not able to waive that, but you can use your personal statement or work experience to challenge the grade point. So we're looking for individuals who are looking to develop a career in health and entrepreneurship. This could be you're just finishing your undergraduate degree and you're wanting to become more specialized within either business or health, and you want to go into the health space. You could also be for someone who has some work experience. Maybe you're looking for the skills to go out on your own and start your first venture, or you're looking to, again, diversify your career into the health space, whether that be health business or otherwise. It's especially suited for anyone looking to actually start up your own company, but by all means, what it's teaching is the entrepreneurial mindset, the ability to creatively solve problems, to think through the data that's available and come to a plausible solution. This is a very important set of skills, soft skills, that are highly sought over by employers around the world. So even if you aren't looking to start your own company, but you're trying to understand that startup mentality, those are the sort of people that we're looking for this course, because that's really what we're going to focus in on and do. So as I said, the program starts the last week of September, and we start with a 1-week induction. This helps us focus in on both the personal and professional development. Over the course of the week, we give you a highlight of what it is like to be a UCL student, what it's like to live in London. We start to introduce you to many of the resources that you have available as a UCL student, and provide opportunities for you to start to network with both the students in your cohort, as well as the rest of the students within the Global Business School of Health, and our several other programs, both at the MSc and the Masters of Business Administration level. After that induction week, which also will include a unassessed and self-paced course, this is material that we have developed so that you're better able to jump right in. It provides a solid background in both the business and the healthcare side of the program. And so it is really geared to everybody to make sure that everyone has at least some of the basic footing to move forward. The program itself is a combination of in-person and recorded lectures, seminars, and weekly group tutorials. On this program for next year, all of the courses are taught in person. You should have at least 2 hours per module in-person work every week. And then there is also a combination of pre-recorded lectures, in-person lectures, and a very large number of activities that we also put into your schedule on personal and professional development side of things. The program itself is 180 credits. So you have 8 compulsory modules for first term, for second term, and then the third term, which runs over the summer, you then have 2 projects, each worth 30 credits. Again, this is if you're taking it full-time. If you're taking it part-time, you would have two modules in the term 1, term 2, 1 in the summer over the course of 2 years. So it'd go 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1 as far as the modules go. You have you'll start. So the students for this year are already starting those 2 research projects, but they really pick up heavily in term 2. And the first one is it's aimed at consolidating your learning from the 2 terms, one of them being a research report and one of them being that business case writing. The assessments for this program cover a wide range of opportunities. There are written examinations, there are essays, presentations, both individually and done as a group, as well as those 2 projects. So regardless of what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are as far as assessments, you will have some opportunities to shine and opportunities to try harder and to show that what you have learned throughout the process. We do provide a number of writing courses, both required and optional, to help anyone gain the skills needed to support those. We also signpost you to activities to improve your spoken presentation, as well as a number of opportunities to work through how to attack those 2 projects. So for those of you who look at that price tag and might be concerned, there's a number of scholarships that are offered by the Global Business School of Health. We have the Women's Healthcare Leadership. This is up to £5,000 towards tuition. In addition to the scholarship, there's also a number of opportunities to network and to be coached in order to improve your own skills outside of those being taught in the class. There's also the Global Healthcare Leaders Scholarship. Again, this is a £5,000 tuition scholarship, and this is aimed at leaders from any part of the world that has shown exceptional leadership in their fields prior to coming and truly want to go back and make a difference. There's other scholarships available. As I said, this presentation will be made available on our website, but you can go to the UCL website and look under scholarships and see what you might qualify for. There's also a number of scholarships and loans. If you're coming from the US, you are able to get federal loans to cover the program. If you're coming as an international student from other countries, there's a number of scholarships and master's bursaries that are available from the UK, but also many countries, you may have opportunities in your home country to provide funding to support this course. During an induction, we really start on building that personal and professional development, meeting with the library, meeting with careers coaches. Throughout the year, we continue to work on this, again, working on your communication skills, working on writing a CV, working on your personal statement, working with meeting a large number of mentors. The business case project that you work on starting in December is mentored by somebody in industry, somebody who has lived it, who has the scars to show for it, someone who has started a number of companies successfully is helping you through. We also have career coaches and several industry events. We have hackathons, several of them with jobs and cash prizes on the line. We also have what we call the Industry Mentors Program, where we have senior executives from a number of industries coming that you would have the ability to meet and network with. On top of all the activities that we as a department provide for you and that we provide within within this course, you also, as a UCL student, are able to take advantage of everything that UCL Career Services provides, UCL's Innovation and Enterprise Department, and all of the trainings that they offer, as well as tapping into the UCL Alumni Network, one of the largest alumni networks in the world. So what do you want to do after you're done with this degree? Obviously, the ability to start your own company is there, but many of our graduates have gone into health consultancies, whether this is PwC, Deloitte, KPMG, EY, or some of the smaller, more bespoke consultancies, going into management roles in companies, whether this be in the biotech, NHS, or insurers. But also the pharma is investing investing widely in digital solutions. Sanofi, AstraZeneca, GSK, all of these have a very heavy presence in our course, and are hiring our alumni into their digital spaces. In addition to all the activities that we pack into your schedule, there's any number of things that you can do as a student within the student union. The UCL Student Union provides club societies for students, over 250 clubs. There's entrepreneur clubs, there's digital health clubs, there's health mentoring clubs, there's healthcare clubs. There's also sports. It's pretty much any sport that you could think of. There is a recreational team available for that. And so, all of these activities are available to you. There's also opportunities to network in for volunteering in the healthcare space to get more experience, as well as support for well-being, whether this be the challenges of the course, challenges in life. So there are student services available to you. So the Global Business School for Health is being launched at UCL East. So this is a picture of the Olympic Park here in London. You have the auditorium right here. These two towers here and the base here are part of One Pool Street. And then the building here is Marshgate. So this provides student accommodation for those who are interested in living on a UCL premises. Marshgate here is where the majority of our programming is going to be run out of. Again, this is a custom built academic building for us. So being in the middle of the Olympic Park, most of the Olympic facilities are available. As I said, the auditorium right here, anyone who's interested in swimming, that is open to the public every day. You have the wide green spaces that is the Olympic Park for any walking, running. There are in the warmer months, there's boating activities in the river here. You're also very centrally located. Just off the image here is Westfield Shopping Center. It's the largest shopping center in Europe. It's a short 5-minute walk away, full of whatever sort of shopping you want to do, as well as a wide number of restaurants. Off the image this way, about a 10-minute walk, you get into Hackney Wick, which has a large number of small restaurants. And truthfully, any sort of food that you could possibly want from around the world is within about a 10-minute walk of where you're trying to be. Just going beyond this, you get into a large Asian community with all the small restaurants there as well. So again, any amount of food that you could possibly want. It is centrally located. It is a very short ride via either the high speed into St. Pancras, or with the opening of the brand new Elizabeth line on the other side of campus, takes you right through the center of London and out to Heathrow in about an hour. So you can get just about anywhere in London very quickly. In addition to those two lines, you also have 3 other of the underground lines come through Stratford. So it's very quick to get anywhere that you could possibly want. The BBC has now launched their new facilities. Sadler's Well is a large playhouse. The Victoria and Albert is a cultural museum. All of these have now launched brand new facilities right next door to our campus on the Olympic Park. And if everything to do on the Olympic Park isn't enough, obviously London is a major world city. It was ranked in 2021 as the best city in the UK for students. You can get into central London very quickly, and London is full of many parks if you want to explore. Most of the museums are free. The art galleries are free. There's any amount of music and festivals going on. And obviously clubs, pubs, restaurants, anything that you could possibly imagine doing for a year in London. So everything is quick and at your fingertips. So this is a bit of an overview of the Digital Health and Entrepreneurship. If you're interested in any of the other programs, there is the MBA program next week on the 23rd of November, the Executive MBA the 21st of November. And if you'd like to hear anything else about this program, we come back the 5th of December for a very similar presentation. Many of you found this through our website, but always keep up to date by watching the events page on the Global Business School of Health. In addition to these open days, we do also run a large number of webinars and other speaking slots where you can learn more information about digital health and healthcare. So that's what I was hoping to present today. As I said, I'm more than happy to take any questions in the remaining time here. If you would like to raise your hand, I'm happy to allow you to speak. You can also type it into the Q&A chat that I just popped up there, and I'm happy to answer it from there. So I've given you a little bit of a background of the course, and now I'm happy to hear from you and what sort of questions you might have about London, about UCL East, or about this program. So the question is are there any on-campus open days? The answer is we are working on scheduling those in the new year. Obviously, this program was launched in the tail end of COVID, where we had to keep things apart. With the opening of the UCL East campus we now have a space for this. So we are intending to have open days in the new year where you can come and see us in our academic home. Any other questions? Well, thank you for your time tonight. I'm happy to hang around for another minute or two here. If you have any questions, I'm happy to take them. And you can always find out more information by looking us up at the Global Business School for Health, or sending an email to admissions@gbsh@ucl.ac.uk. So the question is, what is the deadline for applying for the course? And how do you go about applying for a scholarship or being considered for one? So the first one, so applying for the course, we do run a rolling admissions. So we will be accepting a few people every month over the next several months. if you're interested in the program, I would apply early. We do have a large number of applicants, and so do get your application in as soon as possible. As far as the scholarship, as part of the application process, and again, or alternatively on the website has the outlines for how to apply for those scholarships. Any other questions? Well, I want to thank everyone then for coming out tonight. Again, if there's any questions that come up later, if you email them to the address on the slide here, we'll be able to address them as quickly as we can. Okay. Thank you.